Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Strife! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the pass is intercepted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Araujo cuts out the pass. Bellingham. And it's Messi. He's through here. Hullet. Bellingham. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, that has not gone well. Platini, Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Now the finish! Hullet. Oh, this is a great position. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Hullet. And it's Vieira. Distributed tidily.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe! Nicely weighted ball. Milan. And it's been taken short. He's had a hit! Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Platini. Bellingham. Gently done.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
Great hit! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vieira. Great defending, strong and determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kaká! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kaká clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their second corner now. Kaká! Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. Moved on forwards. Mbappe! Oh, super ball! And Hullet! And he's really put himself on the line here. Messi plays it short. Messi. Maldini. Milan are looking to go forward now. Bellingham engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, here's a chance! And he's done very well to deal with it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Hullet. The ball has bounced loose now. Bellingham. And they can counter here. And here's Mbappe. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance.
Oh, he's been caught. Decent hit! And the ball's come loose here. Makalele. Now Pirlo. Bellingham. Milan do have a chance to counter here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Kaká wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. He's tried one. In he goes again. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruyff on 2 now and looking for 3.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a little off target. And it's Messi. Vieira. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Kaká. Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 17, il numero 19. Messi, il numero 5. Schneider. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rafael Leao! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Rafael Leao. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that's well seen too. Rafael Leao. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Skims one in. And he's had it nicked away. Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. Baggio charging forward, the ball at his feet. Maldini. And it's Vieira. And here's Owen. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, shooting chance! Messi. Schneider. Played with finesse. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vieira. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Owen. Hoisted in. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, good-looking ball. Tomiyasu makes the interception. And it's Baggio. Bellingham. Gullit, who's set up one goal so far.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be a throw-in. Looking tidy in possession here. It's Baggio! Denied by an instinctive save.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Albertini goes short. Picked out brilliantly.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Looking for options for movement.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's very neat. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here.
톡을 보내고 앉아 계시네.
저번에 왜 안 부르냐고 뭐라 그래가지고.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
야, 다 지나가.
Ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back, and the shot! He's scored! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the counter is on. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's a nicely measured pass. Bellingham! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
서버 멀쩡합니까?
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Hullet. That has been pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
와, 잘해 근데.
Here's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to
어젠 연예인이랑 한 거 진짜 개 레전드였는데 서버.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Platini has been caught there. It's a foul. And it's Thuram. Hullet. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. That's a shade
케어
optimistic.
베터 된 예스터데이.
Chouameni. And here's Hullet. Messi. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And they can counter here. Approaching the half-hour mark. Yamal takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's gone backward here.
젠백이 성님 요새 안 오시네요.
You've got to make this nice and quick.
Hullet, there he goes, motoring forward.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah,
와,
the
까다.
early ball, the big one over the top. Can he put it away? He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that is put paid to that. Mbappe. Bellingham. approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this. And the finish!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar moves short. Somewhat off target.
Wow.
And he's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Now it's Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, what about a counter-attack?
와,
He's had it
안 좋네
knocked away.
오늘.
Interesting ball. And here's Messi. And that is expertly dealt with.
와, 참.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Platini.
서버가 그지 같아야 좀 치시는군요.
Pull it. That looks a cracking ball. There's no flag. He has found the way through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
아유, 뭘 할 수가 없어요.
That's been intercepted.
이건 또 뭐야?
Really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves
상대방이
into a
잘하기도
very
해요.
good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat
스타벅스
their
케이크
first half
2개 사온
success
존나
with
플렉스
another
해버렸지
show of
뭐야.
strength?
nelle apposite aree segnate sulla mappa. Grazie.
오늘 유튜브 렉 없네요. 존나 깨져.
케이크를 좋아하시네. 살 빼신다면서 왜 이렇게 케이크를 드셔?
요새 좀 꽂혀서 계속 먹네요.
사줬으면 말을 안
케이크
하겠죠.
사줬어?
안 사줬으니까 하는 말이지. 안 사줬으니까 케이크 먹는지 모르죠.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
아우,
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
가족 부스터 달았나요?
안 되겠다. 오늘 안 되겠다.
That's a sweet ball that. And he's picked out the
원주님
run.
오랜만입니다.
Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here.
아주 이제 달아야죠. 아, 맞아. 안 달고 있었어.
급강아 나갔으면 들어갈만 했는데.
Neymar attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Has a goal!
급강아 나갔어요.
And that would have been some goal.
막혔죠, 막혔죠.
Just
모션이
backs himself
급강하던데요?
every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to
상대방
it.
잘하네.
And it's Hullet.
왜 안 차니? 하,
Neymar. No, again there's no way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
하, 미치겠네.
키피키의 상대 수비가 안 막았으면요.
Oh, facing
키피키.
up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
뭘? 아, 진짜 스트레스다 이거.
Ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal! Yes!
와, 스트레스네 이거.
And they are cruising away.
Yeah, they've only got themselves
안 돼,
to
이
blame.
경기 안 돼.
Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
양이님 이제 차 사십쇼 차살대가 왔음.
어떤 차요? 어떤 차?
요즘 딥 3분들도 키컨 많이 해서 급강화 넣기가 힘듦. 언리미티드는 다 깼어요?
언리미티드 다 깼습니다.
대회는 1차 안 했겠죠? 르노만 빼고 사는 거죠.
대회 안 했어요.
이 차 한 판만 하면 램부 주는데.
해볼까요?
나 어제 저 사람 만났는데. 아니 1차 안 했으면 2차를 못 나감 키키키키키요.
아 그래요? 말자 그럼.
대회 되는지 해보던가요? 이풋볼 오픈이었나?
아 또 부스터 안 달았네.
와 저 에투 진짜 오랜만이다.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it. But
오늘
it
양이
is
오기
pretty
전까지
clear and
이풋볼
very
방송이
visible
없어서
that there
공길
is
삼아가
much
분리치하는 거나
pride
보고 있어.
around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud
동길
renditions of
동길 삼아 접
소소로진 방송도 해요?
It is
접지
the
않았냐
perfect
동길
sound.
삼아?
Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion.
키키키는 안 하던데 오늘은 하더라고요 키키키.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe is herring after that one.
안 잡렸어요 콜러 때문에 많이 안
It's
하는
always a
것뿐
pleasure to see
키키키키.
Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias
못
comes
막힐
easy
때.
for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Pull it. Maradona.
아 미쳤네. 나 오늘 패스 못한다.
Decisive passing. No progress. And here's Eto'o. Maradona. Bellingham. And it's Maradona. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Vieira makes the interception.
얘들아.
Maradona.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Hullet. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Hullet.
아 짜증나.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet,
Yeah.
because neither attack has turned up.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham.
아다 걸린다.
That is good alertness. Messi. Yeah. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
아 패스를 못 줘.
Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bout of passing here, really easy. Bullets! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Messi. Maradona.
와, 풀패스로 바로 줬는데.
Gerrard. And the counter is on. Aim forwards.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. And it's Vieira. He could be in here. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Araujo is fouled. And it's Baggio. And here's Eto'o. Driving through the middle. Bellingham. No, he's not getting any further than that. Hullet. Messi.
와,
Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter-attack is on for England.
빨리 차.
Gerrard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break.
하하.
Now, what about
아,
the
안 되네.
counter-attack? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. Mbappe. It's Bellingham. Vieira. Messi. And he'll shoot here. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very
진짜.
audible.
빨리 야 좀. 아.
And it's Eto'o. Now it's Roberto
얼마 안
Baggio.
되니 뽑기하지 말고 아기 깎아나
Now it's
사줘요.
Eto'o. Roberto Baggio. And that'll be the
아,
final action
감사합니다.
of the
뭐
first
이런 걸 다.
half. Well, perhaps not
뭘
full of
이런 걸
thrills and
다.
spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
지금 한참 귀여워가지고
누가 할 만한가요?
좋아요.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Maradona. There's the hit!
따님이 그렇게 쭉
And
키키키키.
he's there to belt it away.
와 이게 막히는 키키키예요.
허허.
Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Right card with the clearance. Kaka. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. He's got away. And he's intervened well there. Maradona chasing after it. Messi. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Rummenigge. He is through here. Hits one. No mistake. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
들어갈 게 안 들어가면 이러더라고.
Sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's
아,
all due to
공중에서 공 좀
wonderful
잡고 제발
counter-attacking. They
돌지
hardly
좀
had time to even
마요.
react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Almost an hour gone. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here?
아, 오늘 패스 안 된다.
Rafael Leao. And here's Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their...
Big chance! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Substitution for England. Number 3.
한참 말 잘하고 있는데 귀여워가지고 누가 할 맛이 나요.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
아, 어제 같은 패스 컨디션이 아니네.
And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Maradona.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Baggio. And it's Albertini. And it's Baggio. Owen. Roberto shapes to shoot.
그렇지.
He's got a goal. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
야, 좋댔다.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from... Can he put it away?
나이스, 감사합니다.
Nice interception, well timed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. They've got it again. Rafael Leao. Rummenigge. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Maradona. And Messi!
와,
Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. And here's Pullet. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Five minutes left on the clock. Somewhat off target. Platini.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Tomiyasu promptly onto that, and that is that.
야, 못 들어니 제발 얘들아.
Intercepted. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from
야,
them. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Pull it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And there goes the
아,
final
대회에서
whistle.
충량이 걸렸네요.
What a terrific
키키키육
response it was
기도해야
to
되는
adversity.
게.
What a
후반 일시정지
fantastic game
미쳤네.
from those players. What unity.
굿. 대회 가보라고, 대회? AI인데?
무쇠님 몇 골 넣었어요?
없네.
없네요. 그거 아님. 그거 컴따기임.
어우, 잘하는 분이었어.
저 그냥 케이크 먹으면서. 패스만 돌리은 중. 키키키키육 무쇠님이 골 많이 넣어서 그런 거 아닌가요? 이길 필요 없지 않나요? 지는 판이란 얘긴가요? 그쵸, 한 판만 하면 주죠. 네, 죽자고 하네요.
매너 겜들 하십시오.
키키키키육 대회 도전하고 싶을 수 있죠. 키키키키키육.
지코 생긴 거 뭐야? 지코 살짝 진호님 닮은 거 같냐?
키키키키육 아니 져주고 있다는데요. 제 급강화 있음.
조심해야겠네.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us
이런 거 왜 하는 건데 도대체?
absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here.
뭐야 흥민이 또
Van
선발이네.
Dijk cuts out the pass. And here's Eto'o.
와 여친이 불러서 나갔다
Well
왔는데.
to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got the
와.
shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's
그게
hoisted
당신의
clear.
행복이라면.
And
What?
now they can spring out of defence.
제발 이런 거 좀 진짜.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
Zico. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bellingham defending his corner
키키키육
stubbornly.
그래요. 그냥
Stood up
하긴
very well
했어요.
to his man.
어차피 한 번인데.
Messi.
메시야. 왜
Well,
그러는 거야?
Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect
와,
defensive
패스
specimen.
봐라.
Yeah, and I
패스
think
퀄리티 봐라.
often underrated.
Platini. Pullet. Oh, what a ball he's in. There's the hit! Goal! Just a breakthrough. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
그래?
He's a sharp little ball here. Platini. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Zico. Platini.
어우 패스 기민해.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's a superb pass.
땄는데.
Whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zico cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Owen. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Messi. And now the... Oh, it rattles the bar!
아이고.
Owen gets flagged offside.
이하 버튼 ASMR 지린다.
And here's Hullet. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And here's Messi. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Messi is behind this one. Pull it. Can he finish? Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Messi. And the counter is on. And here's Hullet. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception.
아 어깨빵 했는데도.
Some resolute defending there. And here's Hullet. Messi receives it in a wide position. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And it's Messi. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
무쇠님 여친이 의심한대요.
Messi. Oh, what has happened here? Hullet!
아
Just not quite happening for him just
나갔어요.
now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Corner number 2 then. No way through, so back it comes.
운동하고 온대요.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
무슨
It
무슨
didn't quite
운동이야?
come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Thuram.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Here's Rodri. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Eto. Now it's Zico.
키키키가니 남의 여자친구가 무슨 운동하는지까지 궁금한걸요. 키키키키.
Defensive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
2층 헬스장.
Now it's Messi. Thuram.
컸다 이 새끼야. 아, 그냥 궁금할 수도 있죠. 왜 그럽니까? 이게 인생 사는 이야기지. 못 물어볼 걸 물어봤어. 이게 인생 사는 이야기야.
Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's a throw.
근데 양님 운동하나요? 살이 안 찌는 것 같은데.
아, 많이 쪘어요 지금. 아, 큰일 났습니다.
The most accurate pass. Lovely bit of skill. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Messi! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
운동 하나도 안 하고 운동이라도 골프 이것만 하고 그러다 보니까
님들 재테크 안 하시나요?
허리만 안 좋아지고.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
아, 그럼 다 팔아야 되나?
Optimistic.
가진 게 있어야 재테크를 돌리지.
달러로 다 바꿔놔야 할 것 같은데.
와, 따차.
And it's paid off. And it's Hullet. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The referee's awarded a free kick. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And here's Messi. Passes short and sharp. Owen! Owen! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
야, 금도 가졌어.
Almost an hour gone. Owen hits one! Zico. And it's Neymar.
A beautifully policed
얼마 안 돼요.
midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Hullet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free
하루하루
kick.
사는 게 힘들어서 미래는 생각도 못하네요. 키키키키.
나에게 미래는 1분 뒤밖에 없어.
지금 현금 가진 게 제일 불안해서. 양아 잘
잼비기 형님.
되시나요?
잼비기 형님 오랜만입니다. 잘 되기보다는 그냥 보통이다.
빨리
보통이다.
실물 자산으로 바꿔놔야 할 것 같음.
그럼 저한테 해가지고 현금으로 넘겨요. 제가 보관해 드릴 테니까. 그러면
잔방님. 기건축물 대출 몇 %까지 나오나요? 와 1700.
1700 갖고 뭔 와와거리십니까? 와거릴 점수는 아니잖아요.
그때 달라요 비읍. 아파트 주담대보다 금리는 보통 높아요?
아, 3칸 잡았다. 아, 조졌다. 아, 3칸 잡았다.
잠박이님 오늘 딥 3강 등전까지 가신 것 같던데요. 키키키요.
저는 DB1 갈 생각이 없어요. 그냥 하는 거야. 예전보다 덜 스트레스 받으면서 하고 있잖아요. 이 매칭
5대 할 거예요. 비읍이읍.
매칭 오래 걸리는 게 더 화가 나.
무쇠님 카톡으로 비읍이읍. 네. 와 높네.
아, 잼비기성님한테 골프 좀 배워야 되는데.
마이크 꺼졌어요. 오래간만에 영겜 하시죠.
그럴까요? 잡히지도 않는데 넘게만 한 판 하시죠. 가시죠.
서버도 안 좋은데.
가시죠. 저를 통해서 슬럼프에서 벗어나십시오. 아유. 돌고 돌아 나는 이 폼이 제일 낫더라고. 잘 부탁드립니다. 오랜만이네요.
지지요.
저도 엮인하고 있어요. 후후.
엮인하고 있어요.
후후. 후후. 구리프. 급강압 앞에 중원 탄타는 거 보소. 와.
막스베버님 원래 닉이 뭐였죠? 맨날
신카누.
까먹네.
신카누.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hullet has a goal!
아이고야.
That's going to go a long way. Little pass back. Works it forward. And here's the chance to counter. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual?
열리나?
Wesley Sneijder. He may be small in size, but he's big on influence, and if he has lively movement around him, he'll find the runners. He's the pivot for all that goes forward.
Yeah, I'd have picked him
후보님은 언제
too.
오시려나?
Fans feel much the same way. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Forlan. It's Forlan! Now it's Messi.
아이고.
Bellingham. Vieira. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them.
아 이거
The
슈캔
goal
이거
has to follow.
잘못 지정해서 어깨 나가면 힘들어.
Messi.
와 이거 벨링엄 주머니.
Slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Still
아이고.
goalless. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
와우.
That pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
아이고.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Look, the game. There's the shot!
This is Forlan.
And that is about as cool as
그를
they come.
기용한
He
이유.
picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first moment of real significance.
디스
Yeah,
이즈
it's
포를란
rare
1억
that one
원짜리
is enough, though,
스낵
Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Platini engages
아
and
마지막
forces
패스
him off the
하나를
ball.
하지
It's
못하는.
Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
아유 그냥 차.
Goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball that. He's not got that quite right.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pull it.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pull it! This time surely!
오케이.
No mistake!
젠비기 손이 확실히 슬럼프네.
They simply do not know what has hit them. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Can he finish?
확실히 슬럼프야. 확실히 슬럼프야.
Rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Mbappe! It is a very, very.
부딪히는 게 아니라
Well,
제가
골
기존에
넣었다고 상대방 슬럼프로 매도하면서 본인 올려치는 거 보소.
기존에 젠베기 손님이 하던 플레이를 알잖아요. 그렇기 때문에 슬럼프라고 말씀드리는 거지. 제가 언제 올려쳤으니까
Oh, what a
뒷방맹이를 올려쳐버리려고.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, they've got it again. Cruyff.
키키키키키키키키키키키. 키키키키키키키키키.
Platini. Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's played forward. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. There's the hit.
아이고.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Messi and Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
외국 사람 왜죠? 외국 사람.
25 minutes are up. So no
건축가,
shortage,
건축가.
no
사람이네요.
shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0.
외국의
at
유명한
half-time.
건축가입니다.
This looks well and truly sewn up already.
나도
Peter,
몰랐는데
but please
슬럼프네요,
feel free
키키키.
to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing
양현님은
game. Peppered
어떻게
with
그렇게
goals.
잘 알아요?
You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
그냥 뭐 수박 겉핥기식으로 그냥
Just joined us while we've just begun
건축가구나
the second
유명한
period
건축가구나
here.
이 정도면 아는 거지 뭐.
Tomiyasu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Messi. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff.
미켈란젤로 미만작 아닌가요?
닌자 거북이?
Platini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cruyff. Vieira.
돌연변이 닌자 거북. 돌연변이
Seedorf.
닌자 거북.
Cruyff. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Snyder. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I just think, though, that was selfish.
Has a shot!
키키키키육 다행이다. 나만 그런 거 아니구나.
Reached the hour mark.
607
Oh, it's a
spettatori.
promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Hullet. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Seedorf running with the ball. Yeah.
아이고.
And that interception was
Oh.
most necessary. Pull it. Messi. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's Bellingham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly
젠비기
tested.
성님이 패스가 너무 급해지셨다.
남평가님.
아니 그게 아니라 하면서 좀 슬럼프 오셨다고 하니까 나아지길 바라는 마음에서 말씀드리는 거죠. 저는 뭐 슬럼프 안 와봤나요?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 17.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Messi. Numero 6. Numero
후나는
9.
인생이 슬럼프인데.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8.
안 되네.
Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Il numero 2. Attenzione alla sostituzione.
만족하는 인생이 어디 있겠습니까?
Vieira. No, again there's no way through. And here's Owen. No, he
야,
wasn't being
도토
taken in
갔나고
by that
뭐하니?
trickery. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a sharp pass. And it's Bale. Might be danger here. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Baggio.
아, 난 저런 잔발도 칠 줄 아는구나 했는데 버터가 안 나간
And here's
거였군요.
Owen. Davids has a look and plays it forward.
맞아, 왜 안 나갔어, 도토가.
Yeah. And he was quick to react. And he's intervened well
아이고.
there. So 3-0 now, and surely he's through. It's 1-on-1, and the shot. And how did he not make it 4?
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
아, 갑자기 유튜브 끊긴다. 계속 괜찮았는데.
Deftly away.
키키키키키키.
And now they can spring out of defence. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
아, 나도
Davids.
힘드네요, 후반 가니까.
And it's Drogba. That's Vieira.
Ajax appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Ajax can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bale. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Albertini. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And the referee brings it to a close.
고생하셨습니다,
Well, that was
정비님.
a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.
한 판 더 하시겠습니까? 무쇠님? 무쇠님.
수고하셨습니다.
진비성님을
저도
한
좀
판 더 하고.
가능할까요?
진비성님을 한 판 더 하고 가시죠.
가시죠.
침착함으로 갈게요. 이번에 컨셉 침착함. 이상하게 중원이 되게 많았는데 열리셨어. 왜 그랬을까? 저 중원이 왜 이렇게 탄탄하지 못했다는 느낌이 들었을지.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pullet is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe.
아, 은박인데 길었네요, 제가.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
와,
He
나이스.
picked out the run. Faced, has a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit!
오,
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
수루.
Seedorf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared without hesitation.
와, 온다고
cuts out the
패스가?
pass.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Quarter of an hour played. Now this could be a chance. Chance! There it is!
수비를
Well,
나오시나?
his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
아우, 돌고래 슛.
Slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Platini. Ajax trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of
아이고,
it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter
풀비지
attack
천리.
to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Platini. And it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Messi. Messi!
도터가, 아이고.
Cruyff. Pull it. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Bellingham. Mbappe. Works it forward. Oh, can he get onto this? And that has put paid to that. Mbappe. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Cruyff. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Platini. Messi.
아,
And it's Gullit. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
와, 이것도 걸려.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery.
Great chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there.
아이고,
Great defending.
신들렸는데.
Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. Mbappe has created one goal already. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Cruyff.
아이고,
He's gonna
위험한
be pulled
짓.
back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
That's been intercepted.
He
힘나절스.
read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, and at half-time, it is 1-0. How would you review the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
양희님
Leading
잘하시네요.
1-0 at the
기획일.
break.
감사합니다.
And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
여기겠죠?
Schneider. Bellingham. Platini.
리턴 1, 2, 3 차차차 4, 3.
He's going for goal. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Vieira tries to clear. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Schneider.
오, 방금 1패스
And it's Vieira.
예상 못했다.
Pull it. And here's Cruyff. It's Schneider.
약간 저만의 느낌이겠죠? 니 참 잘한다 약간 이런 느낌 에템.
Messi. And it's Messi.
오,
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
아, 굴리트야? 오씨, 굴리트가 참.
Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Cruyff. And it's Hullet.
아, 오차.
Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's Mbappe.
안 돼.
Now it's Hullet.
너 힙스. 다짜배 씨
Chance here to counter.
하고
Bellingham.
길게 가고
It's a promising build-up. This plenty
One.
of really nice passing.
찔러지 굴리트.
Brilliantly cut out.
엮이네. 돼지를 가르는 패스.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
여기다.
Now it's Mbappe. And they win it back again. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his
밀어
options as to whether
주고
to stick or twist
원투.
Peter
아,
of the time
굴리트한테까지
remaining.
배달
He might
실패.
have a tough call to make now.
Araujo calmly anticipates. Pass was just on target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet.
와우.
Ajax showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
키키키키키.
셉첸 어떨까? 셉첸 한번 해볼까? 셉첸 한번 해보자. 오랜만에.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Both sides
Yeah,
then
touch
taking
it up.
this chance to
Good too.
turn to their benches.
Numero 9. Numero 20.
Nice interception, well timed.
Il numero
Beto.
24. Owen.
Roberto
Il
Baggio.
numero 18. Il numero 2.
Rafael
Il
Leao.
numero 23.
Good
Attenzione,
purposeful
una
running
sostituzione.
this. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. Quality ball. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rafael Leao. And Kajiolu. Pullet touches it back.
They're really getting a good
shooting.
time to on the ball here. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And Pullet! So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
키키키키키.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
A good play on the left-hand side here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He scores! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that
공이
is
앞으로 가더라.
fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
많이 놀려.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late
아,
steal.
블리트야.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
아, 안 간다, 야.
He has
패스가.
found the way through.
어디를.
Rafael Leao!
아이고, 많이.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Time added
recupero.
on will be
좋았다.
2 minutes. In with a header!
아, 좋았다.
Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be
야,
it!
이 두 방향만 싹 돌려놓네.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Ajax complete their comeback. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals.
즐게 맺습니다, 진백이정님.
수고하셨습니다.
무쇠님이랑 한판 하도록 하겠습니다, 정님. 무쇠님 들어오십시오. 아, 얘투 웃기네.
슬럼프 벗어났네요. 키키키키요.
제대로 벗어나셨지.
감사합니다.
와, 근데 거기서 로빙 판단 되게 좋으셨다. 볼란 가자. 아니, 순간 그동안에 내 손에 이거는 그
내가
순간
그렇게 할 줄
판단이죠.
몰랐네요. 뽀록 키키키요.
순간 판단이죠, 그게.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The peerless Didier,
잡지 마.
just a standout hero to
아,
so
뭐하냐?
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Now it's Forlan, and the ball's come loose here.
어디까지 빠져 공이?
Iniesta really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Forlan,
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Platini, oh, just skips past his man. They're urging him to shoot. Bellingham, oh, refuses to take the bait. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably
침착하게.
feel it's too early for either to start taking
아,
real risks.
침착하게.
So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
침착하게.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Hullet. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get free.
That's good defensive concentration.
Platini, well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
아이고.
Hullet.
길판. 씨발 길판.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well done. Shapes No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though,
Yeah.
Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Chooses to go
Yeah,
cross-field. Picked out brilliantly. Busquets. Nice control. Roberto Carlos delivers.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
아, 메시잖아.
Laid back in. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Iniesta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He slid in
안
and
돼.
that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Forlan.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass.
가지 온나.
Platini. Oh, it's a sweet ball that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
오호.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required
오,
a bit more
실련
oomph to
잡기.
reach its target.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Messi. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal. And Messi! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
쫄깃쫄깃하지?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
운은 또 좋아가지고.
골대 키키키키요.
이제 콜로 나와야지, 콜로. 숨겨뒀구만, 콜로.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, good read.
야,
That
이건
was well
뭐니?
played. Well stopped.
Platini. Now it's Messi. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Messi!
먹어, 임마!
He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time.
He's got two.
살았다.
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
손이 꼬인다, 나도.
And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And it's Forlan.
아, 느려.
Defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
백훈도 느리지?
Platini. Oh, they could break here. Platini. Can he get it through?
아, 이거 폴란 준 건데?
There is a
대각선계
look that says it
2천.
all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Played in early. Elbow corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great position here. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. Tomiyasu, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
아, 도토야. 아, 내가 도토가 방향을 자꾸 저렇게
Super
찝히네.
running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Beckham. Lam. Big header.
헤헤헤.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
셉첸.
허공에 몇 개를 쳐날리는 거야. 미친 낙지 대가리.
본인 손이 낙지 빨판 아니야?
Sostituzione di
본인
giocatori.
손가락이 낙지 빨판이면서 왜 엄한 콜러 다른 사람들 다 잘 쓰고 있는데 난리야.
Numero 10. Messi. Numero 9. Lascia
Yeah.
il campo per il
And
numero
here's
23.
Baggio.
Il numero 25.
And he was alert to it.
Il numero 2.
Lam. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good spread. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hullet.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That's tidy. Shot could be on.
틀렸어.
Well, now! They are rampant. And they are cruising away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
He gets big. He scores. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, super fine. Real chance.
오.
Some resolute defending there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
아, 밑인데.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And here's Hullet. Shevchenko.
짜서요.
It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and
Oh, they could be
Double
caught
tap.
out here. Pull it. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for the run. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Araujo. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
맞아. 아.
Gets across to intercept that.
Il quarto uomo indica
4
4
added
minuti
minutes
di
on the
recupero.
board. Lam. Neymar. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Baggio. Passing is crisp and sharp.
짜서요.
How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Referee looks at his watch
고생하셨습니다.
and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout.
헤딩이
and did
막히자
what they did when
당황하시는
required so
모습이
to do.
또
There could be only one
명력하셨군요. 너무 뚝배기만 했어.
전반부터 뚝배기 한 개 패착이었다.
야, 호마 나왔다. 내가 제일 무서워하는 호마. 제일 무서워, 호마 진짜. 잘 좀 해보십시오.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
스타트 눌러요?
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world.
준비되면 말씀
No
주세요.
decibels spared in this collective chorus.
이런 식으로 흐름을 또 끊죠.
기어가.
So it's away we go then.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
어?
Hazard. And that
다
interception
걸린다.
was
야,
not
시작됐다.
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. And now the breakaway. Bellingham. Platini. Mbappe. Aim forwards. And it's Hullet.
오.
Maldini. Oh, what a mistake! Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham. Big chance!
오.
Lovely, neat pass.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Caught offside that time.
애초에 음바페였는데 이거 굴리트 안 주고.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played back in. Busquets. Passes short and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
전반부터 뚝배기 안 하니까 얼마나 좋아요 지금 플레이가.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hazard. Neither side yet able to find the net. Bellingham.
야 밑에 줬잖아. 앞으로 왜 줘?
All over again with the goalkeeper.
밑에 줬는데. 야! 못 따주는 걸로.
Here's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, important interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's headed
와.
upfield. And he's picked out the run. And he's certainly onside here. There's the hit!
와우.
Oh, what has happened here? Platini. Now Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. Pinches it off him.
야.
He's put a shake
어디 가냐?
on that. Bullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Romario. Thuram was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Bullet.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Pullet. Well seen. Saw that coming. So still we are
발로 어디
where we
주죠?
began. It's 0-0. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos. Well, that is one way to stop him. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pull it. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, good ball. Nice control. He's going for goal. Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Platini.
아, 큰일인데?
Disappointed with that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. And the counter is on. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, wait. Tries a shot!
됐어.
And it's a goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also
That's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight.
인정하는
이건 개털렸다
인정하는
이웃.
자세 좋네요.
And the half-time
인정하는
score,
자세.
1-0.
on the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Attenzione, un cambio.
가자 콜로야.
And that's
Uncle
the start of
Edawo.
another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Goal!
아, 무조건 동그라미.
Really put
아,
himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Lam.
살았다.
He's got tall. He's scored. They
Okay.
are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud
Yes,
because they've
좀
dug in
무섭긴
deep
하네.
then and they've got their leveler.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
And it didn't take him long.
Yeah,
Just sitting on the bench
okay.
and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
어이구.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
contest with two
제발.
very good sides and with such great individual talent on show. It could go either way.
Mbappe, and they can counter here. And it's Messi. Pull it.
와, 몸빵 세다.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Back into the middle. Big chance! It's in! And they're back in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can
그렇지?
sustain it.
츄.
And here's
아,
Mbappe.
못한다 데스.
long. Challenge just a bit on the
이겨내.
far side. And
이겨내.
that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Passing nice and neat. And he was alert to it.
추월 차선님.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short
속기
there.
끝났나요?
Ah, quality deserted them when...
오케이, 아예 안 했지.
Lam, and he's onside. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, nice touch. He's picked his way through. Very nicely done.
안 됩니다. 어딜.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. Played back in.
오.
He gets big.
오.
No mistake. What?
이건 나이스였다
They
이거.
just will not lie down.
오우씨.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
아, 뚝배기
So
쉽지
time
않네.
for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 6.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Lasciano il
Well,
campo
this is to be
per
expected,
il
Peter,
numero
when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Il numero 2.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
아, 왜 안 바뀌어 커서가.
Keeper's dealt with that. Crossed it again. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That's been cut out, well played. And there's green grass ahead of him. No, it's not getting there. And he's heaved it away. Rafael Leao. Owen, look at the space here. There's no flag. Great chance! Ruben Diaz tries to clear. And here's Baggio. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gets his pass.
드셔, 드십시오. 무쇠님이랑 하고 있어요.
Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish. And the
상대분도
setup was very
DS네요.
good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
So we have a breakthrough. Now
Oh,
how will
뭐야?
things develop from here? And it's Beckham.
허를 찌르려고? 펀칭, 펀칭. 나이스.
And time
Nice
is
one.
up. And there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going
고생하셨습니다.
about their business. And that...
한 게임 더?
아, 안 되네.
한 게임 더? 가시죠. 재밌네.
수고하셨어요.
영게임 재밌네.
막판
영게임 재밌네.
근데 잠만요. 눈치 한번 보고 올게요.
눈치밥 먹어야지. 아, 굴리트 참 잘해주네. 저도 오줌 한번 싸올 테니까.
내일 베르곰이 뽑으시나요?
아, 추월님, 제가 베르고미가 있어요. 베르고미가 있어요. 어디 있니? 어디 갔니?
아니 내가 누르니까 끄는 건 무슨.
어디 갔니? 베르고미? 있어 베르고미. 잘 부탁드립니다.
자꾸 닦이는 거 빡치네요.
이제 이길 때 됐죠. 이제 이길 때 됐어. 반대로 얘기하면 그만 질 때 됐어요. 네, 그만 질 때 되셨어. 자꾸 지시는데 그만 지실 때 됐다.
말. 짜증나게 하시네요.
그?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
가보시죠.
And the
자.
mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central
어이구,
characters who are ready now
그
to
돌진하는
perform.
스타일이야?
The action has already started. Platini.
아이고.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
야, 뭐하니? 아, 이런 거 진짜.
And it's Hullet.
야야. 살았다.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And that interception
야,
was
뺏어놓고
most
제발
necessary.
그러지 좀
That was well
마라.
played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. It's Roberto Carlos!
뭐합니까
The
진짜.
keeper has reacted superbly
진짜
there.
뭐하는 거야.
Carlos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. Busquets. Busquets charging forward, the ball at his feet. He can run onto that. Now it's Hullet. Hullet! Tomiyasu is there to clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Thuram. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he can do there.
아, 까비.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Ruben Dias. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No draw this time.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would
아,
call it
질질,
blanket
질질이
suffocation.
됐어.
Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Hullet. Bellingham!
와,
Magnificent!
와,
That is a gem! An
별님
absolute gem!
미쳤네.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of...
And the shot! It's a loose ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi.
어, 좋은데?
Bellingham. Fires it in low.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should
안
resort
좋은데?
to risk-taking at this stage.
Decent hit!
와씨,
Really well taken goal. And again, they
각성했는데?
simply do not know what has hit them. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
아, 가다
No
말다,
doubt
가다
as to who has
말다.
the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Busquets. No, it's not getting there. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. And it's Hullet. Real chance here, and the finish!
아,
Well read, nice interception. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Hullet gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. He's had a hit.
오,
Oh, he's been caught
침착하다.
on it here. Roberto Carlos. Owen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Ci sarà un
Now it's
minuto di
Bellingham.
recupero.
He's shifting through the gears here.
와, 이게 안 들어가네.
Thuram. Messi. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language
Oh,
is not
침착한데?
encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
또 바짝 올라.
E così finisce il primo tempo.
donc 아주 바짝 올랐어.
I
와.
ragazzi possono ribaltare la situazione, devono crederci. Cambio di giocatori.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And it's Maldini. Great ball, and he's in here.
아, 너무 보였네.
Kola.
뭐하니?
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Neymar. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Weghorst!
후후 무섭다.
Mbappe.
야, 플라팅 좀 본다. 씨.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he skips past his man. Oh, he refuses to take the bait.
야, 왜 그러니 얘들아 패스가.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
아, 말렸다.
Really well and stopped it.
Busquets. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Platini. Aims beyond the defence. Messi. Shapes the shot! It's there!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
야, 후후.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
야, 안 차냐?
Well, it's good stuff. This is
안
better.
차냐?
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
야, 굴리트 좀 본다, 야.
Gnabry. And that's gone loose. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
일시정지 타이밍이었음.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 6. Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero
And it's
24.
Neymar.
Owen. Il numero 8. Il numero
Busquets.
25.
Lam. Check deals with it
일어나, 일어나,
effortlessly.
일어나.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rafael Leao.
아우.
And it's Baggio. And it's Owen. Hullet. Ruben Diaz clears.
아, 갈려버렸어.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
어우, 좋았다, 방금.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cross flung in towards a mighty effort. Now, who's going to be first to this?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Gnabry, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, super ball. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a sweet ball, that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pierre. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Mbappe. Rafael Leao. To Thuram. And here's Mbappe. Real chance!
드십시오.
We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy
진짜
here because that's a
지랄한다.
goalkeeper's nightmare.
무슨 짓을 해, 게임하는데.
Excited by his defense, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Il quarto uomo indica
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Mbappe. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is that. So
무슨
it does
짓을
end
해,
all square.
게임하는데.
Inspiration, perspiration, both on
게임하는데
show
무슨
in equal
짓을
measure.
하냐고.
Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you summarise what we've
왜
seen today,
시오피유
then,
갈아도
Jim?
못
Yeah,
막냐고.
this looked the most
알아도 못
likely
막는 게
outcome.
인생이야.
We've had a good variety.
막판 하시죠, 막판. 재밌네. 이제 진짜 이길 때 됐어. 이제 진짜 이길 때 됐어요. 좋았잖아, 전반에 2대0 리드할 때. 잠깐 행복했잖아, 그래도. 그 기억 안고 가는 거지, 뭘.
그 풋볼.
아, 진짜 음바페. 기민하다, 기민해. 아우, 초롱님 어서 오십시오.
양아.
마지막 굴리트가 딱 놓고 끝냈어야 되는데. 아, 어디 가셨어? 어디 가셨어요? 어디 가셨지? 어디 도망가셨지? 어디 도망가신지 모르겠네. 빨리 한 판 시작해야 되는데. 과연
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He is through here.
못 볼 뻔했다.
And the finish.
Barcelona have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
안 좋다 플로우.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Decent hit.
안 좋아.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Quick to recover this. Vieira. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Messi. Platini. And it's Vieira. Bellingham. Oh, good ball! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
He's had a hit! They've done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That looks a decent ball. Ernest.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
This might spell danger. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vieira makes the interception. Araujo. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe is herring after that one. And it's Bale. And he welcomes it in. Chance!
와,
Oh, Barcelona! And
잘하신다.
they hit the front. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
Barcelona go into the lead. Well, here's a man adored by many, even
와,
deified
잘하셔.
by some. Oh, there's the shot!
잘한다.
They've scored! Hot knife
정말이
through
미쳤다.
butter. They have done it again. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment.
Oh, shooting chance! And more and more and more. And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to
야,
shift the
없다,
target.
찬이.
He badly needs some help here.
It's just beyond his reach.
개판이 느낌이 와.
Chance here to counter.
야,
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Hullet.
개판이구만.
The most accurate pass. And here's Platini. Now it's Messi.
양아 물결표.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yeah. Bellingham. Hullet touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was.
와,
well played.
개판이야.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Hullet. Oh, that. Can he put it away?
어서 오십시오, 우동님.
And they are right back within touch.
지금은 빠른 애들 쓰니까 되게 좋네. 상대방도 꼬마를 진짜 무섭다.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B, and C. Leveling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Well, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. Now it's Hullet.
양아 물결표 화이팅요.
아, 밑에 전방 줬는데.
Ellis. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
못
Well
돈다.
stopped.
구쌈님 양아 물결표. 앵무새님, 범주님, 초루님, 포도님도 양아입니다.
He cuts out the supply. That looks a good ball through. And Hullet!
아우,
Decent enough try.
뒷선종이 얼마 있는데.
Decent attempt, Peter.
블리트 마상.
And here's Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
야, 리턴이
And it's Bale.
그지 같네.
Now it's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
와, 리턴이 그지다.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Hullet. Yeah. Thuram cuts it out.
큰일 났네.
Bellingham. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Barcelona can breathe again. just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh.
Bale! Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Here's Vieira, and that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Araujo goes steaming forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bullets. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
아이고 진짜 리턴 그지 같구만.
And it's Bale. Vieira calmly anticipates. Messi. Well, they could break here.
와 리턴 진짜.
Bale. Vieira. Platini. Mbappe. Bullets. There's the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
근데 상대방분이 잘하네요. 와.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
And we have our very first corner.
El dorsal 11. El dorsal 24. Bale. El dorsal
They've played it
17.
short.
El dorsal 5. Xavi Alonso.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
El dorsal 8. El dorsal 19. El dorsal 12. El dorsal 4.
That deserved a reprieve for the time being. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passing is crisp and sharp. A lot of space ahead of him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. Folan! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Backward it goes.
Williams.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Works it forward. Lovely. It's Folan! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. Thuram. Aims beyond the defence. That's good defending, very good defending.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Baggio. Albertini. And here's Forlan. Oh, good ball, and can he finish? He's got a goal! And what a climax we have here! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Lovely feet.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He's got away. Real chance!
나이스.
Oh, taken with style. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Roberto Baggio, and that is expertly dealt with.
오케이. 와,
And
따라갔다.
that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
졸라 따라간다.
Your
와.
reflections then, Jim.
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier.
잘하시더라고. 여기까지 하겠습니다. 들어가겠습니다. 야.